Round 1 in the Western Conference begins. The Spurs enter a new domain where the regular season fades away and the immediate challenge comes into focus as they try to take the upper hand against the Oklahoma City Thunder. Round 1, Game 1, the NBA playoffs, coming up next.
The playoff battle in the West starts off with a bang right here. Game 1. I'm Kevin Harlan. With me tonight, former NBA players Richard Jefferson and Greg Anthony, with David Aldridge joining us courtside. Now the opening lineup for the Oklahoma City Thunder. Pocket is out there with Durant. Then there's Russell Westbrook. Then there's Perkins. And it's Harden in a shooting guard. And for the Spurs, they've got Ginobili. Duncan is out there with Robinson. Then there's Parker. And it's Leonard in at the 3 spot. It's going to be the Spurs off the tip. Now here's Parker. Ginobili finds Parker. Traps in the tray.
Parker just so smart about knowing when to take 3-pointers. A lot of confidence from him there, seeking the outside shot.
And here's Westbrook. Finds himself wide open and drills it.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You got to show some fire and keep defending.
Here's Parker. Following the basket by Russell Westbrook. And that one's good. Parker.
Well, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
Yeah, when he gets engaged this early in the game, it's bad news for the defense. He can roll this start throughout the rest of the game.
Now, here is Harden. Parker with the steal. We play just over a minute here in the first. And the layup falls.
Look how Parker moves against the contact, acting with such confidence to get his shot.
And the Thunder with the possession here. 6-point game. Harden outside. Back to Westbrook. Puts one up from 19. Rebound San Antonio.
Yeah, but the hand in the face. It's critical that you contest his shots every time down the floor.
Parker kicks to Duncan. Leonard against Ibaka. Back to Duncan. That's good, and it's Leonard with the assist.
Wow, now this is how you want to start your games. Flawless shooting so far.
The first quarter of action, 2 minutes in. Harden outside, and so Oklahoma City again turning it over.
And this is like another case of Murphy's Law right now, and it's been their own doing, really, just like we saw there.
Here's Ginobili. Passes it to Parker. Outside Robinson. Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. And here's Westbrook from the arc. It's rebounded by Leonard. And it's the Spurs ball. Big stretch here going 10-2. Here's Parker. And he drops it in from the low post. Parker's got 10 points in the game.
Excellent all-around performance so far, hence the big lead.
They got off to such a hot start, and that can keep you energized throughout the whole game.
And first time into the game called for Oklahoma City. We're about 3 minutes into this first quarter. Out to the right wing, and here's Westbrook from the arc. Brings the three, and yes, he'll go to the line for one more. That one on Parker. And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
Shooting for Oklahoma City, Russell Westbrook at the line for one.
Westbrook's career, he has always been that guy, a triple-double machine who works hard on both sides of the ball night after night.
Now here's Parker. 10 points for him. Duncan with the screen for Parker. Feeds to Duncan. Can't get it to fall, and he's missed the second after making his first. KD looking around. Outside. Back to Durant. Shot clock at 6. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. One on Ginobili.
A near 7-footer. KD shooting almost 90% from the line for his career. That's a rare combination.
For Oklahoma City, they have shot just 1 free throw early. 1 for 1 in the game.
At the line for the Thunder, Kevin Durant. 2 shots.
He misses the free throw. On the second free throw. Spurs leading by 5. Ginobili outside. Robinson sets a screen for Ginobili. Chalk up 2 there.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
Leonard against Durant. Outside Westbrook. 6 to shoot. Here's the 3. Connects from three-point range. Westbrook's got 9.
Oh, man, he's feeling it this quarter. They should be looking to get him going every trip down the floor.
And the pass to Ginobili. Outside Robinson. Over Perkins. Again, the Spurs good for 2.
And the focus there from Robinson. Hard to rattle when he's this close to the basket. The D looks helpless.
And here's Westbrook. He'll bring it up for the Thunder. They trail by 6. Perkins kicks to KD. Pass to Harden. KD against Leonard. Perkins with the screen on Leonard. Just 5 on the clock. Oklahoma City needs to get off a shot. Basket good.
Assist goes to Kevin Durant.
Spurs leading by 4. Oh, Leonard in position. Now Westbrook. He's got 9. Ibaka with the screen on Parker.
Taking it right to them. Westbrook holds nothing back inside.
And this will be his second and third shots to the line here.
Third team foul. Shooting for Oklahoma City, Russell Westbrook. 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good. He hits both from the stripe.
Now he's perfectly comfortable doing work at the line.
The Spurs have gone 7-9 from the field. A really nice start offensively for them. Here's Parker. Headshot off. Good work defensively by Ibaka. Well, Greg, I'm sure their coach is very pleased with their offensive flow right now.
I mean, it's harder than it looks to get it going like this. Now they just have to maintain it.
Just a ridiculous throwdown there by Russ. His athleticism, even as he's getting a little bit older, is still super impressive.
San Antonio with the ball. Parker surveying the floor. Duncan with a screen on Westbrook. Parker passes to Duncan. Good work defensively by Ibaka.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over.
Harden against Ginobili. Lets the three fly. Durant, no good. San Antonio's gone 2 of 2 from three-point range here in the first quarter. Parker kicks to Ginobili. Pass to Duncan. And he uses the glass on the layup. Duncan's got his second basket of the game.
And Duncan just superb when he gets in close to the basket. Has a number of moves to choose from, and that soft, delicate touch near the rim.
Now a timeout called by Oklahoma City. Cephalosha has checked in for the Thunder. Westbrook with it. He's got 13. Over Parker. And it's Westbrook. That time on the assist from KD. Westbrook's got the game tied up here for Oklahoma City. Here's Parker. Duncan with the screen for Parker. With the drive. And it's sent back by KD.
We've seen Durant really improve as a defender, using his impressive length to block shots.
KD a screen on Ginobili. Westbrook kicks to KD. Pocket 6. Here's Harden. And it's Harden slamming it down.
Oh, that has to hurt if you're the defense. Harden getting fancy with the jam.
And it's Parker with the ball, bringing it up for San Antonio. Trailing by 2, and San Antonio calls the first timeout of the game. Russell Westbrook really making a difference here.
Now, he is on a major role today. This timeout was desperately needed. They've got to come up with a new game plan designed to shut him down.
Antonio going with an almost entirely new group here. Victor Wembanyama is checked in for Robinson. Bowen comes in for Leonard. Elliott's checked in for Manu Ginobili. And it's Johnson in for Tony Parker. And a new group in here for the Thunder. Muhammad, he's checked in for Ibaka. Collison comes in for Kevin Durant. Wallace is checked in for James Harden. And it's Micic in for Russell Westbrook. And San Antonio has possession, trailing by 2. Duncan with the screen for Johnson to the middle. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
A tremendous score with the ball in his hands. Duncan just too much for the D to handle.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
Tim Duncan, 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
And that one falls for Duncan.
Yeah, the quiet intensity that Duncan brings, just incredible. He's a consistent force whose teammates really look up to.
That one misses. On offense, here are the Thunder. They're on an 18-7 run, and the basket is good.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Spurs trail by 3. Johnson outside. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
And Johnson out there just orchestrating the offense. An unselfish point guard with a commanding presence.
In a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Thunder.
So far, they haven't had to force anything. They're swinging the ball around and turning good passing into points.
And also, guys, they're out-muscling their opponent. The points in the paint are piling up because of that aggressiveness.
And he knocks down the first one. That one misses, so he goes 1 for 2. The Thunder with the lead. This is it to Cephalosha. To the paint. Here's Collison. A rebound by the Spurs.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
Punch, counter punch. Impressive offensive production early on.
You have to think at this point the winner will be the one to settle in on defense.
Here's Wallace after the basket by San Antonio. Over Wembanyama. Well-placed jumper from the free throw line. And the Thunder lead by 2.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You got to show some fire and keep defending.
Now here's Johnson. Outside for Wembanyama. It's good with the assist that time from Johnson.
And when Wembanyama is connecting from deep, he is downright unguardable. This is how special a talent he is.
And here's Wallace. He'll bring it up for Oklahoma City. Muhammad with a screen on Elliott. And the rejection by Wembanyama. Johnson right side. Over Collison. Johnson's shot is off. Oklahoma City's gone 2 of 4 from beyond the arc to start the game. Here's Micic. He's guarded by Johnson. 5 to shoot. It's a 2 from Cephalosha. And that one no good to start him off on the night. San Antonio leading. A 3 from Wembanyama. Rebounded by Cephalosha.
Separating in the first, 2 minutes.
1:56 left in the first. The pass to Micic. Pass to Muhammad. He kicks to Wallace. Floats one up. And the rejection by Wembanyama. You gotta love strong defense, especially when it comes in the form of harsh rejections. Wow.
Well, they didn't make it this far by giving up easy ones, and now their defense is in overdrive.
There's 1:40 left to play here in the first.
Just doing the job on the backboard.
Bowen, the pass to Wembanyama. Changes up, and it's good on the layup. Wembanyama has got his second basket of the night.
And this is what you want to see. Wembanyama attacking with authority inside.
Here's Micic, covered by Johnson. Micic, the pass to Cephalosha. Collison kicks to Wallace. Shot clock at 6. From past the arc. San Antonio with the rebound. Wembanyama finds Johnson. Wembanyama outside.
And the enthusiasm and expectations for Wembanyama are off the charts for a rookie. That's a lot of pressure for a young man to deal with.
This is his first trip to the line tonight.
Wembanyama.
Shooting 2. And he makes the first. Fisher's check in for Micic. And both free throws good for Wembanyama.
It's always nice to see a big fella be able to knock down some free throws and make teams pay from the line.
Fisher dishes to Wallace. Back to Fisher. Wallace with a screen for Fisher. And nothing is falling for him right now. Spurs leading by 5. Wembanyama, right side. That one goes in. Wembanyama's got his third basket of the night. Oklahoma City's gotten just 2 of 6 to fall from three-point range so far in the first. 3-second difference between shot clock and game. Here's Muhammad. Still scoreless. He dishes it to Fisher. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Wallace. His three-pointer's off the mark. Here's Bowen. And so it's San Antonio heading to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. And they've done a phenomenal job down low. So many of their points coming right at the rim. And don't go away. We'll be right back. And we're ready to get back into the action here in Game 1. Let's see what this quarter has in store for us. And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Spurs?
Well, so far, their long-range shooting has been the story, doing damage from deep.
And another thing Coach will be thrilled with, the assist numbers, spreading the wealth and creating some offensive opportunities.
So with Duncan sitting on the bench, here's how the floor looks for Greg Popovich. Bowen is out there with Wembanyama. Then it's Robinson. Then there's Ginobili. And it's Parker in at the point. Poke loose. Fisher against Parker. Screened by Perkins. Here's Fisher. The rebound by the Spurs. Down low. Here's Robinson. And it's good in the assist by Parker. Robinson's got his second bucket.
Extraordinary work from Parker to find his teammate for the open basket. His passing is just phenomenal.
Fisher with it. Out guarded by Wembanyama. Here's Parker driving the lane. That's another one for him. His fifth in just 7 shots.
And looking like Parker is in that zone.
And we've played through the first minute here in the second. Fisher looking it over. Fires for 3. Bangs home the trifecta. Fisher's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game.
When he gets a quality look like this at the perimeter, he can almost be automatic.
Ginobili against Wallace. Ginobili the pass to Robinson. And the rejection by Perkins. On the wing, Cephalosha. Oklahoma City moving the ball around. Wallace with the screen on Wembanyama. And a fast break now for the Spurs. For the 3. Drills it from outside. Wembanyama's got the lead up to 11 now for San Antonio.
And a monster game for Wemby with the matchup issues he creates. I'm not sure anyone in this league can stop him when he's on.
Cephalosha's shot is good.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
Wembanyama sets a screen for Parker. Second chance shot. Wembanyama, no good. Thunder trailing by 8. And here in the second quarter of action with a hair under 2.5 minutes played so far. Perkins against Wembanyama. Outside, Fisher. Puts up a deep 3. And again, Oklahoma City with the triple.
The defense a step slow, and you can see the results.
And so it's Parker with it. He'll bring it up for San Antonio. Time called here. The Spurs decide to talk it over.
You're trying to stem the tide here.
On the wrong side of a scoring run here, we might see a lineup change. I'll be pretty curious.
Leonard, he's checked in for the Spurs. And then for Oklahoma City, Kevin Durant's checked in for Cephalosha. James Harden comes in for Wallace. And Russell Westbrook is subbed in for Derek Fisher. And for those of you just joining us in the second quarter with about 3 minutes gone by. Outside Robinson, inside. Here's Bowen. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up.
And how about the determination of Bowen defensively? He's active and always efficient with that corner tray ball.
The Spurs shooting their 7th and 8th attempts at the foul line tonight.
Shooting 2.
First one falls for him. And so he hits both. Thunder trailing by 7. Harden kicks to Perkins. Pass to KD. Parker against Westbrook. Looking for Perkins. He gets it there. Stolen by Robinson. One-on-one fast break. Bowen, good. Bowen's got 4 points in the quarter.
And that was a smart pass by Leonard, willing to share it.
And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed in the second quarter of play. To the middle. Here's Harden. And he converts the layup.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
Spurs leading by 7. Parker outside. And it's blocked by Ibaka.
And, well, he's been the NBA's leader in blocks multiple times. Ibaka just has that rare instinct for it.
Parker with the steal. In transition, here come the Spurs. And it's Robinson with the jam.
And unfortunately, we've seen a few too many of those. A lack of concentration, a turnover, and an easy bucket in transition.
Thunder trailing by 9. Now here's Westbrook. He's got 15. Kicks it to Perkins. Outside Westbrook. They get a hand on it. Leonard with the steal. He feeds it to Robinson. And it's Robinson with the jam.
Love the show of force there from Robinson. When he's deep inside, it is clear for takeoff.
And it's Westbrook with the ball. He brings it up for Oklahoma City. Perkins with a screen on Parker. And here's Westbrook from the arc. And it's in. Basket number 6 for him thus far. He has only missed 2 shots from the floor.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
He's just riding the wave of momentum right now, getting to his spots and keeping things simple on the offensive side.
Now here is Robinson. He's got 8. Good on the shot. Robinson's got 10.
Yeah, 3 consecutive field goals have come right at the rim. The D had better start buckling down.
To the inside, Perkins, and he gets it to go.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Time called here. The Spurs decide to talk it over.
It's time to give out the T-shirts, but only to the Lakers fans. Show us what you got.
Gary's checked in for the Spurs. Randall comes in for Tony Parker. And a switch here also for Oklahoma City. Cook's checked in. Spurs leading by 8. Randall surveying the D. Passes to Ginobili. Over Cook. Robinson. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
And he has flat out taken over this quarter. Keep feeding the beast.
The pass to Harden. Back to Westbrook. Pass to Cook. Fires from deep. That is good, and the Spurs lead is cut down now to just 7 on the basket from Russell Westbrook.
He's found his rhythm from deep, and you can see the confidence.
And, of course, it helps space the floor, which gives this offense more room to operate.
Ginobili can't hit. San Antonio making the switch here. Harrington's checked in. Nick Collison's checked in for Oklahoma City. Wallace comes in for Daquan Cook. Thunder trailing by 7. And here is Durant. There's the triple. Robinson pulls it in. San Antonio's gotten a success rate of just over 50% from three-point tonight. 4 of 7 shooting. Robinson sets a screen for Leonard. No good on the 3.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Pass to Collison. Oklahoma City moving it around. Westbrook kicks to Durant. And again, Oklahoma City, no good. Randall finds Robinson. Randall outside. Robinson a screen on Westbrook. Elbow shot is on the way. Randall no good.
No clue how he misfired on that shot. You don't see that from him very often.
Westbrook passes to Durant. That doesn't go either for Durant. San Antonio leading by 7. Harrington inside. He's against Collison. Oklahoma City's gotten a positive outcome on 7 of their 14 three-pointers in this game. Not bad at all. Here's Westbrook. And no good. Trying to use the glass. San Antonio's gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. Harrington against Wallace. Pass to Leonard. There's a screen by Robinson. 6 on the shot clock. And that one's good. Leonard.
Poetry in motion when Kawhi lets go from the mid-range.
And so Westbrook will bring it up for the Oklahoma City Thunder. 9-point game. Time called here. The Thunder decide to talk it over. And the Spurs with some changes. Wembanyama, he's checked in for Robinson. Duncan comes in for Leonard. And Elliott subbed in for Barry. Then for the Thunder, Thabo Sefolosha has checked in for Ibaka. Cook comes in for Wallace. And it's Micic in for Russell Westbrook. At the top of the key, Cook. And there's the pass to Micic. There's the pick. 6 to shoot. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. San Antonio leading by 9. And Wembanyama passes to Randall. Duncan with the screen for Randall. With the floater, and the layup is up and in. Randall's got his first basket of the night.
The floater is so tough to defend against. Nothing defenders can really do but shake their heads.
For Oklahoma City, they've gone 7 of 14 in the second quarter, shooting to the tune of 50%. Sefolosha with a screen on Duncan, and the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen.
All you have to do is point to their turnovers this quarter. There's a reason the scoreboard looks like it does.
Johnson, he's checked in for Randall. And a switcher also for Oklahoma City. Wallace is checked in for Cook. Now here's Johnson. Johnson with a screen on Wallace. Elliott kicks to Duncan. Pass to Elliott. Here's Harrington. Dishes to Duncan. Johnson from outside. A three-pointer is right on target. Johnson's got the lead up to 14 now for the Spurs. Down low, here's Collison. And the rejection by Wembanyama. Pass to Elliott. And Durant sends it back. Passes it to Sefolosha. The dish now to Wallace. Left side, KD. The pass to Micic. Over Johnson. It's good, and the San Antonio lead is cut down now to just 12 on the basket for Micic. We've got 1:48 left in the first half. Pass to Harrington. Now here's Duncan. Wembanyama, a screen on KD. Good work there as it goes. Duncan's got 7.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
This is when good players really get after it. He can sense that they're reeling, and he's going to put his foot on the pedal.
Here's Micic following the basket by Tim Duncan. Back to Durant. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. Tim Duncan picks one up.
And just using that length to his full advantage. Durant draws the foul, and we know what usually happens when he steps to the line.
Free throw drops for KD. Petrovic is checked in for the Spurs. And a switcher also for Oklahoma City. Fisher's checked in for Micic. Durant hits them both. 1:16 left to play here in the second quarter. Duncan outside. Here's Wembanyama for 3. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City.
The shooting numbers just aren't there yet in the quarter.
Johnson against Wallace. Collison up top. In the corner, Sefolosha with it. Wallace outside. Shot clock at 6. Collison with the screen for Wallace. Had a chance there to cut it to single digits, but it's off target. Here's Johnson. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. KD's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Shoots. And he hits the jump shot. Durant's got 4 points in the quarter.
I tell you what, it's almost like stealing to watch how he plays the game from this seat.
Here's Petrovic, defended by Fisher. Pass to Duncan. And the layup's good off the glass. Duncan's got 9 points.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
That's a great possession. Put your best players in a position to succeed.
And so it's San Antonio up by a dozen here at the end of the quarter. And we'll see if they can keep up their tremendous shooting. They've been dialed in so far from the field. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks very much. Here with Greg Popovich. Pop, what did you see in the first half?
We had ball movement. You know, we weren't in mud. The guys were in attack mode. Nobody held the ball. You know, you pass, catch, or shoot. And we did that a lot in the first half.
Yeah, you had them swiveling, Coach. Thanks for your time. Back to you guys.
All right, David, thank you. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the third quarter.
Thanks for joining us for postseason basketball. Clearly, guys, the second half going to be a tough task for the Oklahoma City Thunder.
Their defense is the opposite of disruptive. Listen, in the NBA, everyone's so good. You can't completely shut a team down, but at least make them work for it.
I expect that's what they are discussing at this very moment. Taking a look at the Spurs in this series. The lead in this series is up for grabs. How important is it to start off with a win?
To me, it's crucial because it sets the tone. Ernie, Kenny, you always want to be a step ahead, like I'm a step ahead of you guys.
I agree with Shaq, but the playoffs are about adjustments. If you lose, hopefully you learn, and then you bounce back.
Good points. I don't get to say that very often. That'll do it for our show tonight. Thanks for joining us, and we'll send you back to Kevin Harlan for more Hoops action.
Well, it doesn't get much better than playoff basketball. Let's get back to the action here in round one. Well, you look at Russell Westbrook in this game. He has been everywhere.
And with all the pressure he must have felt coming into this one, it didn't faze him one bit. Fantastic start.
His performance shows no sign of any nerves. Great job controlling your emotion.
Here's who Mark Daigneault is going to put out there to start the second half. Russell Westbrook out there with Harden. And it's Ibaka. And it's Durant. And it's Perkins in at the 5.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Westbrook kicks to Ibaka. KD on the wing. Kevin Durant, bullseye. Money on the 3.
Slick shot by Durant. Gets the pass and is in his motion a second later.
Oh, Leonard in position. Westbrook against Parker. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
He is 3 for 3 from the free throw line.
Russell Westbrook at the line for 2.
Shooting 2.
The free throw drops for Russell Westbrook. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. And so it's Parker with it. He'll bring it up for San Antonio. Passes it to Duncan. Harden against Ginobili. And the officials call him for a 3-second violation. A sensational block that definitely deserves another look.
And that block was something. It's the playoffs, and every possession and defensive stop matters.
Thunder trailing by 9. And with a little over a minute gone, the second half is underway. Ibaka with the screen on Leonard. From downtown, it's hauled in by Duncan.
A slight advantage for them in the rebound department, but that oftentimes is all it takes.
Leonard, the pass to Duncan. Good work defensively by Ibaka. Oklahoma City's gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. Durant dishes to Westbrook. Ibaka with the screen on Parker. Westbrook gets to Ibaka. Kicks it out to Harden. Shot clock at 5. From outside, off the mark.
Rough start to the second half for them, only getting 1 of the past 4 shots to fall.
Leonard against Harden. Now Leonard to the middle. Here's Robinson, and Robinson throws it down.
An area that Leonard has focused on honing, just taking what the D gives you in that pick and roll.
Thunder trailing by 11. Ibaka sets the pick for Westbrook. The pass to Perkins. Launches it. And Westbrook gets it to go on the assist by Perkins. Westbrook's got 5 points now in the quarter.
He can really stroke it from deep. You have to keep better tabs on him.
Ginobili against Harden. Duncan kicks to Parker. Pass to Robinson. 5 on the clock. And the rejection by Perkins. With it, Robinson picks him up. Parker with the steal. Here's Ginobili. Finish off the break. Ginobili's got his second bucket of the game to go.
And like a car without brakes, Ginobili careens down the floor.
Thunder trailing by 10. Harden surveying the D. Whistle blows. Bucket is good. And he'll have a chance at the line to make it a 3-point play.
Yeah, outstanding job there of taking the harm and still able to finish.
And he's got his first chance at the line here.
1 shot.
What's up?
That free throw good from Harden.
Let me say this. If you need it, he's got it. Harden does everything you want out of an offensive weapon.
Parker passes to Robinson. He's looking for Leonard and finds him. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
And that's the connection Leonard has with his guys. Knows when to go for that alley-oop.
Third quarter of basketball here and just a little under 3.5 minutes gone by. Harden against Ginobili. Harden outside. Over Ginobili. Harden, no good.
A good board there, Kevin, but overall they're getting slightly out-rebounded.
Pass to Ginobili. Teardrop shot, and the rejection by Ibaka. Outside Westbrook. A 3. Good for his 9th make in just 12 shots. That's an even 75% shooting.
They've given up a lot of three-pointers here today.
San Antonio calls timeout. a switch here. Elliott's checked in. San Antonio leading by 6. Parker outside. Leonard with the screen on Westbrook. From the line, Parker's shot is off. And the Thunder with possession. They're on a 14-6 run. Harden kicks to Durant. Screen by Ibaka. For 3. And the Thunder another 3.
All these threes they're giving up have really been the driving force on this run.
Parker passes to Robinson. And it's good in the assist by Parker. Parker's got 4 assists in the game.
Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing.
And so Westbrook will bring it up for Oklahoma City. Trailing by 5. Elliott against Durant. The 3-ball. And he's good on the 3-ball. Durant's got 9 points now in just the second half.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Robinson fades away and sinks the tough shot. And the Spurs lead by 4.
You got to love the effort from Parker, constantly helping get his teammates involved.
Now a timeout called by Oklahoma City.
And they've been very loose with the ball here. They haven't been as patient, forcing things a bit, which has led to turnovers. They need to just slow down and relax.
Coming out on the floor, your Spurs Breakers.
Some changes here for the Spurs. Barry's checked in for Ginobili. And Randall subbed in for Parker. On defense, San Antonio. Jackson looking it over. Just 5 on the clock. Pass to Micic. On deep. The rebound by the Spurs. Leonard with the ball. Robinson a screen on Katie. And the rejection by Ibaka. And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Ibaka. Victor Wembanyama is checked in for Robinson.
Number 1, Victor Wembanyama.
Randall against Jackson. Here's Elliott. That's in. Coming off an assist from Randall. Elliott's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Here is Durant. He's got 14. Ibaka with the screen on Leonard. Here's Durant. An easy 2 points on the layup. KD's got 16.
I love the confidence that Durant plays with. The closer he gets to the rim, the more dangerous he becomes.
San Antonio leading by 5. Leonard on the wing. Spurs working the ball around now. The pass to Barrett. Jacks up a 3. And again, it's the Spurs from deep.
And he's shooting it at an efficient clip. But he needs to keep looking to score. It's what his team relies on him to do.
Ibaka with the screen on Leonard. Durant kicks to Ibaka. On the wing, Jackson. He's defended by Randall. Jackson misses. San Antonio's gone 2 of 2 from long range in the third quarter so far. Barry the pass to Leonard. Takes the 3. Good on the triple. Elliott's got a pair of threes now here in the third for San Antonio.
Boy, you have to be impressed with the offensive production. They have got it firing on all cylinders.
They've had great execution, and what stands out is that they're just taking what the defense gives them, not forcing anything.
And so it's Oklahoma City with it, following the three-pointer by San Antonio. Pocket 6, and stolen by Wembanyama. Here's Randall, and it's KD with the rebound. KD's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Outside for Jackson. The 3 from KD. Gets that one to fall. That's his 6th field goal. He has shot the ball 12 times.
As a player, a rough first half, look, it can wake you up. Sometimes it leads to much improved play in the second half.
Randall against Jackson. It's stolen by Ibaka. Outside Jackson. Outside Durant, just 5 to shoot. It's good. The assist this time from Jackson. And now just a 5-point Spurs lead.
And all of a sudden, that 3 puts them in striking distance, guys. He's had that shot working all night.
And I bet he's thinking that he could close the gap completely if he can keep those 3s coming.
And so it's Oklahoma City with it. Ibaka sets the pick for Jackson. Out to the right wing. Micic can't hit. And here's Wembanyama. He'll bring it up for San Antonio. Wembanyama, a screen on KD. And Wembanyama throws it down.
Watch out. Wembanyama hammering that one
home. Under trailing by 10. Here's Durant. He's got 22. Misses, and he wants that one back.
You can't look at the result of that shot. They'll take that whenever they get it.
Yeah, it's a great look for him. One they'll try and manufacture again. Those are the shots you want him to take.
And it's the Thunder with the ball. Kawhi Leonard unable to get his shot to go. Jackson passes to Durant. Ibaka with the screen on Wembanyama. KD's shot is off.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Pass to Elliott. Out left to the wing. And Leonard has it in the corner. Pulls it from 20. Again, the Spurs good for 2.
And one thing that makes Leonard's shot so effective is the backspin. Gives him that magic touch.
Leonard against Durant. Looking to end the run. That one good for 2. KD's got 24.
great quarter for him at the offensive end, trying to will his team back in the game.
Randall against Jackson. To the paint. It's stolen by Ibaka. Inside. And the shot is good. The Spurs lead has been cut down to 8 on the bucket from Durant.
If you feed KD, this man is going to do this all night long.
Now here's Randall. And it's Durant with the rebound. KD's got rebound number 8 now on the night. Micic, it's tipped.
You know what? He's just stone cold right now. Really not sure if he's their best option offensively as they try to get back in this game.
Randall passes to Barry. Wembanyama, a screen. Puts it up from 12. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. Ibaka's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. The feed to KD. Count that one. 28 points for him.
You might have the size, but very few have the skill of Kevin Durant.
Randall outside. 2 on the clock, and they call the foul. So he's got the and 1 chance here to make it a 3-point play.
I tell you, he has some impressive moves in his repertoire. That's as good as it gets, but just one of many.
For San Antonio, they have gone 6 of 8 from the free throw line tonight.
Randall, 1 shot.
That free throw good from Randall. And so it's the San Antonio Spurs in control with the 9-point lead to end the quarter. They're shooting the ball so well in this one. A great performance from the field. Right back after this break. While we have the chance now, folks, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
There wasn't a better pass in the game, almost like he had a sixth sense.
NBA playoff round 1. Thanks for joining us as we get back to the action on the court. So with Duncan sitting on the bench, here's how the floor looks for Greg Popovich. Kawhi Leonard is out there with Robinson. Then it's Bowen. Then it's Tony Parker. And it's Ginobili in at the shooting guard position. Offensive rebound. A slam dunk by Robinson.
I mean, just throwing himself on the offensive glass. Robinson knows he has the size and length to capitalize there.
Thunder trailing by 11. Here's Westbrook. Makes good on the step-back jumper. Westbrook's got 31.
He has definitely shown up to play. He's done his part, really just trying to battle his team back into it.
Parker outside. Number 12 goes in. He's made 7 of 12 now.
Watch out. Now that he's got his first 3 of the half, there might be more in store.
The Thunder shooting straight 49% from the field. Ibaka sets the pick for Westbrook. Top of the key, Ibaka. Locked loose. Parker with it. It's Ibaka picking him up. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
And Parker's just extremely clever at getting fouls off those kinds of shots.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Spurs.
Look, they're getting good looks inside. It's been a point of emphasis all night long, but I love this hard-nosed attitude of this team.
And they've also not only created turnovers tonight, but converted on them. All game long, that strategy has been paying off.
Free throw good by Parker.
And Parker just so skilled at marching his way to the stripe. He just has an endless amount of cunning moves that consistently frustrate the opposition.
And Tony Parker drops them both. We've played just over 1 minute here in the fourth quarter. Parker against Westbrook. Shoots the three. Buries the long-range jumper. Westbrook's got 34.
It's just one of those nights where he's been very good, but his team is losing, and that's just an odd feeling.
Westbrook against Parker. Ginobili outside. Parker, a screen on Harden. It's Ginobili outside. The rebound by Ibaka. Ibaka's got his 8th rebound here tonight.
You know what? They're winning, though, despite the fact that he has just been really off.
Now, here's Westbrook. Pass to Ibaka. And here is Wallace. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Out to Ibaka. Back to Perkins. For 3, Westbrook. It's rebounded by Leonard. Spurs leading by 11. Passes it to Ginobili. And the foul on Harden. That is his first foul of the game. And the Thunder making a switch here. Durant's checked in.
Coming on to the former for the Thunder, number 35.
Just under 2.5 minutes gone here in the final quarter. It's Robinson high post. Over Ibaka. Robinson getting it done. What a move that time. Robinson's got 4 points this quarter.
No, he's been locked all the way in from the floor, and he's the #1 reason why they're winning right now.
Thunder trailing by 13. And here's Harden. And there's the pass to Westbrook. Rebounded by the Spurs. Leonard's got 4 rebounds now tonight. He dishes it to Parker. Robinson sets a screen for Parker. And the shot goes in. Parker's got 9 points here in the second half.
And Parker in the pick and roll, he's as good as it gets.
Outside Westbrook. There's the 3. And again for 3.
And he's letting it fly from long range to devastating effect.
And he's now tied the franchise record for triples in a playoff game. Pass to Robinson. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. It's on Kevin Durant.
And surgical around the hoop. Robinson forces your hand as the defender.
At the line for San Antonio, David Robinson. 2 shots.
And that one falls for Robinson.
Impeccable from the line since halftime.
Robinson hits them both.
Yeah, and Robinson is a franchise-defining talent, a chiseled, powerful center, a remarkable leader.
Now here's Durant. And there's the call on Durant. That's his 3rd foul of the game.
That's his first turnover of the game, and that only goes to show how well he's taking care of the ball to this point.
Spurs leading by 14. Parker outside. Down low. And finished off by Robinson.
Just excellent use of the pick and roll by Parker. A Tasmanian devil whose speed and decision-making causes so many problems for the defense.
And here's Westbrook. He'll bring it up for the Thunder. Harden outside. Outside Westbrook. Over Parker. And that one's good. Westbrook's got 39.
And even though they're down, it's not on him. He's been lights out on offense for them this quarter especially.
Robinson a screen on Westbrook. Parker dishes to Robinson. And the rejection by Perkins. And he's able to get it back. Robinson, that's good.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
Pass to Ibaka. He kicks it to Harden. 6 on the shot clock. Perkins with the screen for Harden. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
Terrific recognition from Harden. He has a sixth sense when it comes to getting guys open.
Shooting for Oklahoma City, Kendrick Perkins at the line for one.
What's up?
Free throw drops for Perkins.
This is as good as it gets from the charity stripe here in the second.
Parker against Westbrook. Parker outside. Kicks to Robinson. Robinson sets a screen for Ginobili. Back to Robinson. That shot's good on the assist by Ginobili. Ginobili's got assist number 5 here tonight.
They're in strong position coming down the stretch, and he is a big reason why.
Thunder trailing by 15. Westbrook feeling it out a bit. High post to Ibaka. And the call will be against Tony Parker. That will get him his 4th foul of the game.
Now at 4 fouls in the game, he'll start to have to be a little bit more careful with his defense the rest of the way.
Over to the wing.
San Antonio foul. David Robinson. First personal foul. 3rd team foul. At the line for the Thunder, Kendrick Perkins taking 2 shots.
Take a break. 2 shots.
The free throw drops for Perkins. Second free throw, no good.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in cracking this huge lead.
Passes to Ginobili. Here is Robinson. 6 to shoot. Right side, Leonard. Again, the Spurs good for 2.
Well, Leonard will battle you inside, and his strength can get him through the opposition.
Westbrook kicks to Perkins. Back to Durant. Perkins with the screen for Durant. He's feeling it. And it's slammed in by Perkins.
And forget about finesse. This big fella is all about the power.
San Antonio leading by 14. Parker outside. Leonard sets a screen for Parker. Fires from the line. Nobody near Leonard. And it's good on the assist by Parker. And that's 13 points for Kawhi Leonard. Now Westbrook. Now the pass to Ibaka. Perkins inside. Guarded by Robinson. There's the double team with Ginobili. And we're going to have a jump ball. It's tied up there.
It'll be a jump ball.
Here's Harden. That shot, no good. 80 that time from Leonard. Dishes it to Parker. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
14 fouls. At the line for your Spurs, Tony Parker. 2 shots.
Free throw drops in for Tony Parker. Tim Duncan, he's checked in for the Spurs. Good on both.
And not a single free throw attempt in that first half, but he has been far more active since the break and drawing some fouls.
Now here's Westbrook. Ibaka with the screen on Ginobili. Here's Westbrook. The Thunder with another miss.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Westbrook against Parker. Right side Robinson. Feeds it to Duncan. And it's blocked by Ibaka. And good that time. Robinson's got 32 points.
And they've gotten very aggressive on the offensive glass here in the second half, getting a lot of second chance points.
Perkins against Robinson. Lobbed up there for Westbrook. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
How about the anticipation there from Westbrook? Sees the play develop and gets in perfect position for the catch. And then, of course, those hops.
Spurs leading by 18. Ginobili outside. And the dunk by Robinson.
He is pouring it in this quarter. Maybe double team and shoot at this point in time. Triple team to do.
Oklahoma City's gone 2 or 3 in the fourth quarter from long range. Good shooting so far. KD sets the pick for Westbrook. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. Tim Duncan picks one up.
Look, Westbrook does not mind contact while he's going to the bucket. In fact, he welcomes it.
At the line for the Thunder, Russell Westbrook. 2 shots.
Shoot 2.
And the first one drops. And both free throws good for Westbrook. And San Antonio has possession. Parker finds Robinson. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
Love how physical Robinson is, using that size and strength to just put the defense in a difficult spot there.
David Robinson. 2 shots.
And that one misses. And he sinks the second.
Yeah, and their free throw shooting has really improved here in the second half.
Thunder trailing by 19. Harden with it. Outside Westbrook. Ibaka with the screen on Parker. And here's Westbrook from the arc. Duncan grabs the rebound. Duncan's got 4 rebounds in this game.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A plus 10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
Robinson misses. And here's Westbrook. He'll bring it up for the Oklahoma City Thunder. KD sets the pick for Westbrook. Takes a 3. Good! Another from 3.
And talk about stepping up. He's having a playoff game these fans won't ever forget.
That last 3 means he's got the most threes in a single playoff game in franchise history. The shot's good.
I love watching Robinson work there in the paint. Possesses that strength and touch around the basket.
Thunder trailing by 18.
Timeout, Thunder.
And now we present our New Balance Player of the Game.
And Kevin, it's a no-brainer. He's controlled every aspect of this game, and it's just so fun to see a player perform at a level that's just higher than anyone else out on the floor.
You know, that's how you send a message to open a series. There's always one player who's the difference maker in the playoffs. And I think we found our man. Harden the pass to Ibaka. Here's KD.
2 minutes remaining.
Back to Westbrook.
2 minutes.
Ibaka with a screen on Parker. Westbrook wide open. He fires. And a miss there on the triple. San Antonio leading by 18. Parker outside. There's 1:38 left in the fourth quarter.
Late in the game, up big, they continue to attack.
If you want to be great, you have to have that killer instinct.
Oklahoma City's gotten 3 of their 6 three-pointers to fall here in the fourth. Now, here's Westbrook. Goes up the baseline. The rebound by the Spurs. Robinson's got 11 rebounds in the game.
A tremendous boost for these guys as this game winds down, and what will be a win here in game one of the series for the Spurs.
As one-sided as it gets today, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin, it's hard to think of what didn't go right for them. Game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was just on target.
And it's really got to feel very good to be able to jump out confidently to a 1-0 lead in this series.
Absolutely. And I think their focus now has to be not on taking this win for granted. They should come out for game two with the same intensity and honestly maybe even more. They'll face a more focused team in the next one, so they may have to be just a little bit tougher.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Robinson.
He was really important under the basket, making the plays down low and getting position to pull in rebounds.
Kawhi Leonard's checked in for the Spurs. And KD drops them both. Diversified scoring in this one for him.
I love when everyone can get involved, a full team effort.
Now here's Parker. Robinson sets a screen for Parker. And Robinson gets it to go on the assist by Parker. 39 points for Robinson.
They made the most of their opportunities, looking comfortable and locked in throughout the night.
You have to love their effort. This game wasn't handed to them. They
connects again from distance.
The threes coming fast and furious. He is scorching the nets.
Now GA tied for the third most three-point field goals in single-game playoff history.
And 10 triples equals Dame Lillard's buzzer-beating performance in 2019 when he waved bye-bye to the Thunder.
5 on the clock. Parker kicks to Ginobili. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. And so it's San Antonio easily taking this one. A pretty good feeling right now for them to be out in front like this in the series.
Kevin, momentum so critical. And they'll want to ride this wave into game two.
And that about wraps it up, folks. We hope you've enjoyed our broadcast of the NBA Western Conference quarterfinals. This is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. As we end with the New Balance Player of the Game.